Hello, hello. Okay, we have a full body workout today. It is higher reps, so keep that in mind when picking your weight. And basically kind of going to alternate upper, lower, and then finish with some good core movements. So you need your big red band to get warmed up. You're going to need a couple sets of dumbbells, and that should be it. All right, so grab that big red band. Here we go. Give me those front to backs. Open up those shoulders. We're going to go for 10. Keeping those arms as straight as we can. Keeping a little bit of tension on that band so we get a nice pull through that circle. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Okay, walk the hands in a little bit to create a little more tension. Holding up at chest height, you're going to pull that band all the way to the chest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, front to backs again. 4, 5. Nice and slow through the circle, getting that nice stretch. Open up those shoulders. There's 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Okay, underhand, right here, shoulder blades down. Again, pull all the way to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, overhead presses. Stand on your band. Bring those elbows inside, and we're going to stretch and reach as far as we can at the top for 1. Make sure you don't arch the back, squeeze the glutes, keep that pelvis in neutral. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, now we're going to do a squat overhead press. So band comes up, we're going to lower down, drive that band for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Okay, throw that band to the side. We're going to do some lateral lunges. So get nice and wide. Okay, toes are turned out a little bit, and I'm going to shift side to side. When I shift, though, I'm back in that glute. Okay, I'm not forward and in those toes. Okay, here we go. I'm super sore today. 1, 2, I'm recording this Monday, October 11th, 2021. And Saturday, we had a killer workout. I got 5 more. And then yesterday, which would normally have been a rest day for me, I had to get a workout in because of how my work schedule falls this week. I needed a day, a normal day during the week, right there. Okay, reverse lunges. Shoulders back and down, core nice and tight, set it back. One of my normal days that I would work out through the week, I can't this week. So I had to go on Sunday. Well, I'm stupid sore today. Woo, 4. So I will be going a little bit lighter with my weights today. 5, 6, 7, just because, man, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, we're going to hit a few push-ups. Okay, as always, with push-ups, if you're not completely doing push-ups from your toes, okay, spread your fingers, screw your palm into the floor. Pits of the elbows face out, shoulders are locked back and down. You're going to step back, you're going to squeeze your glutes and your quads, keeping your elbows tight to your body. You're going to work really hard to lower your chest and your hips to the floor at the same time. Then you're going to push to the knees, reset that upper body, take tall plank. and do it again. Not this. Okay, that's the worm. You're getting kind of a little bit of a core workout there, maybe, but you're not really working on your push-up form, okay? So chest and hips together, reset to the knees, reset at the tall plank, then lower down. All right, so we've got 5 push-ups at your level. Ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Woo! Okay, here we go. 15 jacks, 20 high knees, 20 butt kickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let me hit my fan real quick. All right, guys. So we have 5 movements. Then we're going to hit some core rounds. Our first movement is a step back lunge. So it's going to target the outer hip and your gluteal media, You have 3 glute muscles. You have glute min, glute med, glute max. Glute max is the one that probably everybody's most familiar with because it's the biggest one back there. But we're going to work on min and med, okay, those small muscles that help us with our lateral stability. So we're going to have a dumbbell in each hand. We're going to plant your front foot, we're going to alternate sides. So go slow with your transitions. But when I step back, I'm going to step back and behind, okay? Super important you squeeze this inner thigh as hard as you can to keep your knee trailing over your ankles. A lot of people, when they do this, they want to do that and let that knee fall out. That is incorrect. 1, you're not squeezing the glutes and the inner thigh, which is what this exercise is meant to target. 2, you're putting a ton of strain on that knee joint. It will start to hurt after a time, okay? So weights in the back outside heel of your front foot. You step back and you squeeze. Now, your step back does not have to be some dramatic, big step back to activate and be effective with this, okay? Shoulders back, abs tight. It's about squeezing this nice and tight, stepping back, pushing through that outside heel, coming tall at the top, okay? Now don't come tall or step back. I step back, I squeeze the glute, come up, core's tight. Step back, squeeze the glute, okay? It's 100% about control in this front leg, not how far and crazy back we can get this leg. As you get stronger and stronger and want to push that a little bit to push your intensity, absolutely. But make sure you have good form in this leg or in your standing leg first, okay? So we have 20 of these, 10 on each side. We will alternate. I'm going to start with my 25s and maybe have to go down. We'll see. Maybe I'll loosen up a little bit as I get moving. Okay, shoulders back and down. I'm going to move my left leg behind the right to start to lead. Here we go. Shoulders back, abs tight. Step back, squeeze and push. 1, 2, core's tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, back outside heel, come on. Halfway right there, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Oh man, I forgot to start my timer. Damn, I'm all off today. Let me get that going. Woo. Okay. I had it up ready to go, I just never hit start. So warm up, I would say, it's usually 5-6 minutes. And we got 1 round in on that, an explanation. Or maybe, I don't know, 8 minutes in, something like that. 9 minutes. All right, a couple breaths. We have 3 rounds. 3 rounds of this, then we're gonna hit some clean and presses. And you may see when you're doing this, you have less range on one side than the other. That's something to work on. Like I have way less range in my right knee than I do my left knee. And that's due to lots of injuries to my knees. I've torn my ACL twice on this right knee, so there's just some things I'm never going to get back on it, but I can still do quite a bit, and I contribute that to shoulders back and back, or attribute that. Ready? To strength training. 1, because I don't have an ACL on either knee, actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keeping that core braced. 10, you got it, come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. All right. Heart rate's getting around 138. Getting it up there. Gonna take a few breaths. Keep the heart rate down. Woo. Oh. So I tore my ACL the first time on the right knee. I was a senior in high school. Blew as a volleyball player. Blew at second game senior season, which really sucked. Lost all scholarship opportunities at that point, basically, which sucked. Then about, I think it was 4 years later, I had it repaired the first time, but unfortunately the surgeon that I used repaired it incorrectly. So I didn't have the stability like I should have with the ACL. So about 3-4 years later, I was playing basketball, rec league basketball, and came down, caught the ball, and took off, to pivot to go down the court, and it blew again. That time, I let it go. I didn't repair it because it was terrible, my recovery. And now going back, in retrospect, it was because it was repaired incorrectly. All right, shoulders back and down, abs tight, weights in that heel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Whew. Okay, going to clean and presses. So, clean and press is not a curl overhead press, okay? You use different movements and a little bit of momentum actually on this one to drive the weights. So, it's a hip hinge to a thrust to a press. So dumbbells are going to be in each side of your hand, okay, or in each hand. You're going to hip hinge, kind of like we're doing a kettlebell swing, and we're going to thrust, right, that weight. It's kind of what we're doing, but with dumbbells at our side. So I'm going to hip hinge. I'm going to thrust those dumbbells to my shoulders. Then I'm going to drive it over my head. Okay, so here and drive. Kind of like I'm a skier as well, right here and drive. So you're going to use this hip thrust to help push the weight and drive it up over your head, okay? So we have 15 of these. Okay, shoulders are back and down, abs are in nice and tight. Ready? Here we go. Hip hinge, thrust, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, momentum from the hips and that kip in the legs to thrust. You probably go a little bit heavier. Challenge yourself with the weights on this one, okay? I'm keeping mine back. Still having some shoulder stuff going on. Work my shoulder pretty hard on the Saturday workout. We had a lot of push-ups, a lot of upper work, and it's feeling pretty good. So I'm just gonna take it easy today and not push my luck and keep trying to go hard every workout just yet. Because when it's sore, it's no fun. No fun at all. So definitely though, I know a lot of you base your weights off of mine. Not this workout, not this workout at all, okay? Make sure you're challenging yourself for the higher rep load that we're doing. All right, round 2, you ready? Shoulders back and down, core is braced, let's go. Hinge and press, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you got it, come on. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Woo. All right, that's round 2. We got one more. Then we're back to legs. Excuse me. I'm gonna do this. Whew. Okay. So then I tore my left ACL. So my first one was at 16, right on this side, a couple years later, so maybe 19, 20, I don't know. Then when I was, maybe 31, 32, I don't know, I went to Sky Zone, the trampoline place. Shouldn't have been on it anyways, because I don't have an ACL on the right, but, you know, not using my brain, got on it and started jumping, and then got competitive again, right? With all the kids on there that I could jump way higher, and I did jump way higher, and then I came down and landed on my left and tore my ACL. Oh, it's terrible. It was so embarrassing. I had to get carried off the trampoline. It's terrible. Woo! And so, again, here we go. Third set. Shoulders back and down. Core nice and tight. Ready? Let's go. Hip hinge and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, there's our 3 sets of that. Woo! So I just let that left leg go, rehab myself back, and here I am. So, woo! I understand people who have injuries, and you gotta go slow, and you gotta be smart, right? But like I just can't say enough how much strength training really, gosh, prevents injury, reduces injury, just improves overall functional life, allows you to be able to do things independently and easier. Whew. Okay, so we have a sumo calf raise, sumo squat calf raise. So I'm going to be using my kettlebell here. This is a 55-pound kettlebell. We're going to try it and see. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell. Shoulders are going to go back and down. Nice wide stance, toes are turned out at the 45. Okay, shoulders are back and down, core is tight. So I'm going to sumo squat, raise, push through my heels, squeeze my glutes at the top. Now, when I'm right here, I lower down, knees track out over those toes. When I come up and squeeze, I'm not squeezing and arching that back, remember? Squeezing the glutes, but staying in neutral in my pelvis, okay? So down, squeeze, down, and squeeze. This is not it, all right? We have 15 of these. shoulders back and down, toes out at the 45. Ready, here we go. Drop down, push, press through the heels and squeeze. 1, 2, what that calf raise does is it pulls that inner and outer thigh in a little bit more. 3, and you'll feel it. 4, also builds up some good ankle strength. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Woo. All right, catching our breath. So I'd say we're probably, actually I just look on the timer there. We're almost 22 minutes in. This is our third exercise. We have 2 more to go after this, and then some core. So maybe about a 40-minute workout. I don't know. I always say that number wrong. But 40, probably no more than 45. So not bad. Nice, good, full body workout. Ooh. Okay. Round 2. Now remember, power of the pause, guys. You're not ready to come back in. Don't come back in. Okay, my heart rate is below 110, feeling good. And remember, I am using lighter weight than what I typically would for today. So I would have normally probably need a little bit longer rest break because of the heavier weight. So definitely take it if it's needed. Shoulders back and down, toes out. Here we go. Drop down, push up, push through the heels to stand tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, that's round 2. 1 more of those. I also encourage, as you see, to do some workouts barefoot. It really gives you a different sensation. It will improve your balance. You get a lot more feedback through your toes and your feet when your shoes aren't taking it away from you. It really will make a difference. And as I've stated before, you should not deadlift and you should not squat, okay, like back squat, heavy squat, in running shoes, guys. Running shoes work against you when you're trying to do those movements. Now you can wear your running shoes with lunges or, you know, just basic squats, like these sumo squats. You could do those with that. But we've got a barbell on our back and we're squatting and we're trying to go heavy. Flat trainer shoes or socks for your feet. Same thing with your deadlifts. No running shoes, okay? You'll see, too, take them off and feel the difference in your range of motion that you get without those running shoes. They block your movement. Okay, shoulders back and down, core nice and tight. Ready, here we go. Drop down, press, push through the heels out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, those are done. All right. Next, we only have one round of these. One round, okay? So, we're gonna do Mankillers. And we have one set of 15, all right? Catch your breath for a second here. So, these especially, don't get sloppy with your transitions. You need to pause and work at your pace. Please do. Please do. So, Mankillers. Make sure my dumbbells are nice and tight here. Is a dumbbell push-up, a plank row, or a renegade row, or a military row, whatever you want to call it, but it's a plank row, into a standing overhead press, okay? So, right here, abs nice and tight, push up, pull, pull, walk up, get your feet flat on the floor. I do not want you picking your weight up with your toes or your heels up and in your toes. Pull the weights back and press, okay? Take your time, take your time. No sloppy transitions, no in the toes coming up. Set your stance, because you need to be right here in the heels, core brace, just like we're squatting and pushing away from the floor. That's how you stand tall. Keep it out of the lower back, all right? Push-ups on the dumbbells, just like in the warm-ups, okay? If you can't do push-ups from your toes, you're gonna do them, you're gonna lower to the floor, you're gonna come to your knees, reset, and start from there, all right? For 15, ready? Here we go. Push up, row, row, walk it up, and drive. 1. Pull. Make sure those hips are not rocking on those rows. You're staying nice and tight, and you're getting a full pull. Make sure you can get, that dumbbell all the way up. If you cannot, lighten your weight. 3. 4. 5. Ooh, 10 more, come on. 6. 7. Oh, why? My hair's falling out so much today. 8. Oh. You got, come on. Making sure also in plank, those shoulder blades are staying back and down. Don't let them come forward into the ears as you get tired, okay? There's 10, 5 more. Ooh. We got it, come on. 5. 4. Come on, come on. 3. You got it, you can do it, come on. 1 more. Woo. There it is. Woo. Yeah. Heart rate's up. Okay. Catching our breath. Going back to our last strength movement. Lower body. Woo. We're gonna do a lateral lunge, woo, to a narrow squat. So if you've noticed, all our lower body workout is really focusing on the smaller muscles of the hips, okay? So it's kind of like accessory work, and doing these will improve your deadlifts, your squats, your big movements like that. So we got to get them in every once in a while. I know they're not fun, but they're necessary. Okay, so we are going to do a lateral lunge to a narrow squat. So I'm going to be holding one dumbbell, okay? And it's going to go dumbbell and opposite hand from leg that is stepping out. So it's going to be a lateral lunge, come in, narrow squat, switch my hand with my dumbbell, lateral lunge, come in, narrow squat, okay? So again, on our lateral lunges, just like in warm-up, when I lunge, I'm back in my hip, okay? Knee is over that ankle, tracing over the toes. I am not in my toes like this, all right? Also, another thing I see is barely taking a step like this, and you're doing more hip hinging than you're actually doing stepping out, okay? So work on your flexibility and your mobility in the lateral hip. So if you need to go without weight so you can increase your range of motion, go without weight, all right? We want to be able to get a nice big step, all right? Whew. Okay, here we go. We have 12. So lateral lunge to narrow equals 1. So I'm going to go with my 25. Okay, shoulders are back and down. Core's braced nice and tight. I'm going to be stepping with that right leg first. Here we go. Nice big lateral lunge. Bring it in. Narrow squat. Switch. Lateral lunge. Bring it in. And squat. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Okay. That's round 1. We got 2 more. And I go to 30 on this. Even though my legs are screaming, that was a little too easy. I'm not trying to push real hard. I want a little more resistance. Woo! All right. Okay, so where are we here? All right, we're 33 minutes in. So this is going to be, probably around cool down, about 45 minutes today. Okay, round 2. You're not ready? Hit the pause. Come in when you are. All right, shoulders back, core is in nice and tight. Nice big step into the heel, stepping into the heel of that foot going out. Ready? Here we go. Big step. Bring it in. Narrow squat. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. And 12. Woo! Okay, round 3. Just going up that 5 pounds. Felt a lot more core activation, stabilizing with that weight. So that was good. All right, one more set. And we hit some abs. Some abs. We have 6 minutes of abs. 6 minutes of abs. Woo. Okay, deep breaths in the nose, 2 counts in, 3 count exhale. I'm gonna do 3. Okay. All right, third and final. Let's knock it out. Shoulders back and down, core is braced. Nice big step. And that heel, bring it in, narrow squat. Keeping that core nice and tight. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. There it is. Woo! All right. Catching our breath. We're going to some abs. All right, so we have 3 movements, guys. We're going to repeat it twice. We're going to work for 45 seconds and have a 15-second rest break, okay? So our first one is a plank toe tap, or toe touch, I should say. So, gonna be inside plank. When I'm inside plank, spread the palm, evenly distribute your weight here over the forearm. Now I don't want you shifted like this, but I don't want you driving down into your elbow, which pushes up into that shoulder socket, which is gonna hurt like a mug, but it's also gonna give you improper form and the chance of hurting yourself, okay? So spread that palm, put some weight into that forearm in your side plank. Now I'm gonna step it out, okay? And I'm gonna touch right here, okay? Touch. Now, if that's too much, come to one knee and be right here, okay? So there's your modification. So we're gonna be there for 45 seconds. It's not about speed, it's about control of the movement. Movement 2 is a sprawl, okay? So we're gonna start up, legs are crossed or ankles are crossed. You're gonna open as much as you can without letting those shoulders hit the floor. Bring it in, alternate your leg cross, okay? Modification would be keeping that back flat, but keeping our shoulders off the floor. Knees are crossed, our ankles are crossed, knees are tucked. Open up, bring it in. Open up and bring it in, okay? So keeping the shoulders up, so we got that upper core activated. Keeping those knees up, so we got that lower core going, all right? So modification for that. No excuse not to do anything. There's always a modification. Last but not least is super X abs. So we have one side, the other, down the middle. Modification, again, keeping that lower back flat, but getting the shoulders up. One side, together, okay? All right, we got 10 seconds, starting with that side plank, toe touch. Take your time, spread those fingers, put some weight in that forearm. Ready? Let's go. Touch. Halfway. Come on, come on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, sprawls. Woo. Remember, modified is staying down with that lower back, but keeping the shoulders up, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Get it big, tuck it tight. 20 seconds. Come on. There it is. Rest. Okay. Super X abs. Remember, modified again is keeping that lower back flat. Just getting those shoulders up off the floor. Here we go. And up. One side, the other, and down the middle. You got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! All right, back to the top. Plank on the other side. Spread those fingers. Put some weight in that forearm. We got it, guys. One more time through. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice and controlled. You can do it. Seconds. Come on. 15. Come on. Woo. 3. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Okay, sprawls. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes. 30 seconds. Come on, get as big as you can. Keep those shoulders up. You're halfway. We got it, come on. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, last one, super X abs. Big reaches, working hard at your level. You got it. Ready? Let's go. Up. Come on. There it is. Woo! All right, good work, guys, good work. Okay, let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. On your backs. Arms over your head. Nice deep breath. 2 counts in, 3 counts out. Give me 3 of those. Good. Bring your right knee up. Take it across the left side of the body. Keep your shoulders flat. Look over that right shoulder. Drive your chin down to the mat. Switch to the other side. Good, roll onto one hip. Give me the quad stretch. Grab your foot, grab the top of the foot, pull the heel to the glute, make sure our knee is straight down or behind the hip, not in front. Switch sides. Ooh, this foot, my left foot, and the top of it is really swollen, so that's part of the reason I don't have shoes on today. Dropped a 45-pound plate on it yesterday. All right, on our belly, push up into cobra, chin up. We want to talk about hurt. It hurt really bad. I'm not getting a break from the foot. And lower down, arms go to T, big roll. Make sure that this arm that we're laying on is straight out, okay? You should have a nice pull through the front of that shoulder. You should also feel a nice opening through the torso and that lower back with that rotation. Hold as long as you need. Switch to the other side. Roll it over, push to your knees, sit your glutes back to your heels, reach those hands out as far in front of you as you can. Okay, pushing back in the glutes, extending those arms, get big distance between the two, push down through those shoulders towards the mat. Now, big walk to the left. Reach far with that right hand. Get as big lateral bend as you can. Walk to the other side. Oh, man. Pulls hard through my shoulder, a sore shoulder. Feels good, though. Good, have a seat on your bum. Right foot out, bring that left in, and hinge. Nice pull through that leg. Hold as long as you need. Switch to the other side. Keep that knee flat. So here in Louisville, there's this new stretching clinic that opened up that I think I'm gonna go to. They just go in and they stretch you for 30 minutes. So hopefully it's safely, I'm sure it is. Okay, soles of the feet together, let those knees fall out, let gravity take over. Pull up on the toes, sit up as tall as you can, press the shoulder blades back and down while pushing those knees down. Push, push, push. Open all this up that we worked today. And release. All right, you're done. Good job, guys. Make sure you get your water in. Make sure you get your steps in. Move, move, move. I'm recording this, like I said, on October 11th. We're heading into fall. We're heading into winter. Shorter days, less daylight. It can really start to affect our mood. We're coming into the holidays. We're going to want to eat more, move less. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not saying don't enjoy the holidays, but you got to balance it. If you're eating more, then you need to move more. You need to get more steps throughout the day. Dust the house, vacuum, anything to get steps in if you can't get outside and get some movement. So just keep that in mind. Balance it out. If you eat more, move more. I'm not saying work out more. I'm saying move more. More steps, more standing, more movement like that throughout the day. So have a good day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.